Welcome to Lotus Yoga Online. This is an experienced Surya Vinyasa flow. We're going to be building some strength, tapping into the internal body heat, and having just a little bit of play in our yoga practice today. Let's go ahead and start in child's pose. Start with your knees wide. Then look out towards your thumbs, walk your hands as far as you can while keeping your hips rooted at your heels. Take a deep breath in. When you exhale, try to tap your chin all the way down. Inhale, lift a few inches. Then exhale, tap your chin down. Take one more, inhale. Exhale, tap. This time, close your eyes. You can stay on your chin or let your forehead come down to the mat. 5 breaths. Feel the earth right underneath your palms. Spread out your fingers. Begin to activate your arms by lifting elbows off of the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out. Shift all of your focus, all of your attention to what you're doing right now in child's pose. In your practice, what are you doing for your body and for your mind? Lift up to a tabletop, hands and knees. Take 5 breaths, moving through cat and cow. Inhale, you lengthen. Exhale, round. Slow down the breath. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. Notice how your palms are connecting to your mat. Spread your fingers. Press down. Tuck your toes, hover your knees, floating tabletop. Draw your shoulders right over the wrists. Then keep your knees and your shins parallel to the mat, so not lifting too high. Hover your right foot, draw your right knee to your chest, tap your knee to your right elbow, and then slide it over to the left elbow. Back to the right, the left, switch right, switch left, come back to the right and hold. Notice if your left knee lifted, scoot it back down just to a hover for 3, 2, 1. Floating tabletop. Switch sides. Lift your left toes. Hug your left knee to your chest. Tap it to your left elbow. Right elbow. Left. Right. Left. Right. This time hold at the left. Keep your right knee really close to the mat, just an inch or 2. Full breath in. Step back, floating tabletop. Downward facing dog. Make sure you have a lot of distance from your hands to your feet. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, root down. Inhale, lift your heels, tuck your chin to your chest. Exhale, press back. Expand through the spine, lengthen your neck. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Slowly walk your feet to your hands. Take your time, do not rush. What can you feel in your hips, your hamstring, and your core as you get closer and closer towards the palms? Land in a ragdoll when you get there. Interlace your arms. Hang heavy. Release right fingertips down, bend your right knee, twist open to the left. Switch sides, ground left fingertips, bend your left knee, twist open to the right. Switch. Inhale, length. Exhale, switch. Inhale. Exhale, switch, bend both knees. Inhale, twist. Last one, switch. Inhale, open. Release, roll all the way up to stand, one vertebra at a time. Sweep both palms high. And bring your hands down to your heart. Press your thumbs along your sternum, roll your shoulders back. And feel energy circulating in your body. Maybe it creates a little sway from foot to foot or a gentle rotation about the hips. See how you feel in this moment. Check in, ask yourself. Decide how you want to feel in 1 hour when this practice is complete, when you roll up your mat, when you re-enter your day. Let that direction of the mind be your intention. Inhale. Sigh out, exhale. Samastitihi, bring your hands by your sides. Set a drishti, a gaze just past your nose. Inhale, extended mountain, lift your palms through the center. Forward fold, exhale down. Ground your palms in front of your feet. Half lift, inhale, keep the palms pressing. Step your left foot back, high crescent lunge. Inhale, lift your palms. Settle into the hips with your exhale. Put a bend in your back knee so you can sit a little bit lower in the front thigh. Tuck your tailbone. Inhale, open the chest. Exhale, plant your palms. 3-leg dog, lift your right leg high. Inhale. Open up your hip, exhale. Take a deep breath in. Downward facing dog, release. Inhale your left leg up high. Open up your hip, bend at your knee. Keep rooting right heel down, push with your left palm, breathe in. High crescent lunge, step through. Lift both palms and your gaze, inhale. Little bend in the back knee, stay low. One more breath. Plant your palms, step forwards, half lift. Ground down through the palms as soon as you can. Lift your chest forwards. Then exhale, forward folds. Extended mountain, inhale, lift. Forward fold, exhale. Palms in front of the feet. Keep the heel of your hands down, flat back. So you just push and then lengthen the crown of your head forwards. This time, step your right foot back, high crescent lunge. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. One more breath. Plant your palms, 3-leg dog. Try not to scrape your foot. Lift your foot, press it back. Breathe in. Downward facing dog, release. Right away, lift your right leg high. Inhale. Step through, high crescent lunge. Inhale, lift. Stay on your out breath. One more inhale, squeeze at your glutes. Ground your palms, half lift. Breathe in. Forward fold. Extended mountain rise all the way up. Samastitihi, reset. Chair pose. Make sure you step back a little bit. Give yourself some space at the front of your mat for your palms to land. When you sit into your chair, bring all of your weight to your heels. Lift your toes. Draw your tailbone down and under. Full breath in. Full breath out. Bring your hands to your heart. Get longer in the spine. Bring your triceps down to your knees. Stay here. Push into your arms. Lean your chest forwards or bring your palms to the mat and lift into your crow pose. Gaze out for 3, 2, 1. Chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Lift right foot high, 3-leg dog. Crescent lunge, step through. Inhale, rise up. On your exhale, ground down through your palms, a little bit ahead of your right foot. Lift your left leg to standing splits. Flat back, inhale. Bend at your elbows, exhale, fold. Turn on your left leg. Create a burning sensation in the left glutes as you turn it on to lift your leg higher. One more breath. Step your left foot back. Ground your left heel down, warrior 1. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. One more breath. Ground down through your palms, low plank. Keep your chest forwards, gaze out. Upward facing. Downward facing dog, press back. Left leg high, inhale. High crescent lunge, step forwards. One more breath. Plant the palms, shift forward, standing splits. Inhale, flat back. Bend at the elbows, fold deep. 3 breaths. The more energy you can push down in the palms and activate through your chest and core, you'll start to generate a higher lift with your leg, more opening in the hip. One more breath. Step your right foot back, lower your heel, warrior 1. Inhale, rise. Stay for the out breath. Release palms to earth, Chaturanga Dandasana, full exhale. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. 2 more breaths. Reground the palms, reground the heels. Refocus your mind. One more inhale. Big exhale. Gaze forwards. Move to your flat back. If you hop, land just behind the feet. Exhale, forward folds. Chair pose, Utkatasana. Breathe in. Hands to your heart. Triceps to your knees, sit low. Press the chest forwards, lean forwards. Then either hold or come into crow. 3, 2, 1, low plank. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Lift right leg, 3 limb dog. Crescent lunge, step through. Inhale, rise. Exhale, palms down, standing splits. Breathe in and lengthen. Breathe out and fold. From here, you can step back to warrior 1. Then take your vinyasa into down dog and switch sides, or hold your standing splits and go for a handstand press or a handstand hop to switch sides. We have about 5 breaths. High crescent lunge on the left leg. Inhale brings you up. Stay for an exhale. 1 more breath. Standing splits on the left leg. Ground the palms. Lift right heel high. Breathe in and lengthen. Breathe out and fold. You can keep flowing 1 breath per move. Stepping into warrior 1, then taking vinyasa flow. Or hold your standing splits, working more opening in the left hamstrings. If you tried it on the right leg, try your hop or your press here on the left leg. Ground down through the palms. Start by lifting up to your left tip toes, then lean forwards, push with your left big toe, activate the right glutes. If you start to feel light, pull in with your core, roll the hips up. Release, downward facing dog. Breathe in through your nose. Sigh out of the mouth. Look to your thumbs. Dolphin pose, lower your elbows. Keep your palms spreading out, forearms parallel, gaze at your thighs, walk your toes in. You can hold here, or you can lift to your tiptoes. Breathe, 5, 4, keep pressing your chest back. 3, hollow out the belly. 2, 1, child's pose. Come all the way down. 3 breaths to reset. Roll all the way up, kneeling posture. Tilt your right ear to the right shoulder. Then lift your right arm up and over. Take 2 breaths. You can let your chin shift forwards an inch or so to get a little extra stretch through the back of the left side. And slowly switch, left ear, left shoulder, left arm up and over. Breathe. Try not to let any distraction into your practice. Stay right here with your breath. Slowly release, come up onto your shins. We're gonna flow side to side into camel pose. Start with both hands on the low back, tuck your toes and lift your heels. Squeeze your elbows back, lift your gaze. Send your left arm out to the side, look to your left heel and connect your fingers. You can hold there or sweep the right arm up. On an exhale, let your right hand come across the horizon, all the way to the right heel. Sweep the left arm up or hold. Exhale, left arm across, down. Inhale, right arm up and over. Exhale, reach the right arm out, around, connect. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left arm out. Inhale, right arm up. Take one more in this half circular motion, just warming up through the sides. Connect left hand to left heel, circle the right arm up, and then lift your gaze towards the ceiling. Start to open up the chest. You can hold this half bind or continue the circle with the right arm until you connect in your full camel pose. Send your gaze forwards, squeeze through your glutes, lean your belly forwards, and then slowly bring your gaze back up. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. 1. Bring your hips back, chin forwards, squeeze through your legs, and then lift as one unit up like a plank. Rest hips towards heels. Palms face up on the thighs. Close your eyes, drop your chin to your chest. Take a deep breath in. Full breath out. Another inhale. Sigh out, exhale. Lift back up to your knees. Bring your palms together right in front of your forehead. Hug your elbows together. So you've got one line of connection, elbows to fingers. Send your gaze to your thumbs. And then start to lift your arms up over your head. Try not to lose the connection of your elbows. Keep squeezing. And now match that squeeze in the forearms with your glutes. Tuck in and then keep arching back. You might not go too far. That's okay, just keep squeezing at the elbows, opening up between the shoulder blades for 3, 2, 1. Cactus your arms, open up. Then see if you have a little bit more opening for the chest to explore. Two more breaths. Same way that you came in, make your way out. And rest. Palms on the thighs, close your eyes, breathe. Detach yourself from the postures that we are asking our body to take. Shift your focus to what comes up in the body. What do these postures elicit? We're looking for like some kind of reaction, some kind of response in the body related to the emotions, the spirit, and the intuition. Downward facing dog, ground your palms. Lift your hips. Create a really wide down dog. Keep your hands and your feet in line with the shoulders and hips, but walk your fingertips to the very top edge of the mat. Then see how close you can get your heels to the back edge, so your heels may lift. Let your fingers spiral out towards the corners and then press your chest back. Walk in 1 inch and then root down through the heels. Walk in another inch. Root down through the heels. Walk in an inch. Root down. Again, 1 inch. Root down. Keep going until you're about halfway up on the mat. And then walk your feet as wide as the mat. Bring your heels towards the center, so toes are wide. Bend your knees and squat back. Keep your palms at the front edge of the mat, and then use your glutes and your hip strength to press your knees wide. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk your hands in, land in Malasana, yogi squat. Roll your shoulders back. Bring your right hand to your left ankle. Tuck your right shoulder to the inside of your knee, and then gently press your left thigh away. Keep both heels rooting. Switch sides, tuck your left shoulder in front, hook your fingers on your right ankle, and then press your thigh away. Creates a big stretch for your oblique, and a deeper rotation in the hips. 1 more breath. And slowly release. Interlace your fingers, extend the heels of your hands forwards, round at your shoulders so your thumbs tap down to the mat. And release both hips all the way down, land in Baddha Konasana, butterfly pose. Inhale, create length in the spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, length. Exhale, forward fold. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Stay 3 breaths. Slowly rise all the way up. Hook your right knee up over your right shoulder so you can grab your foot with your left hand, grabbing the outer edge. See how close you can work your knee up over the shoulder, and then extend your right hand down by your right side. Notice if your right hip lifted, scoot to the right hip so it grounds down. On your inhale, begin to straighten the right leg, twist, and look under the left arm. Exhale, bend your right knee back out. Inhale, open. Gentle twist. Exhale, back out. Take 1 more, inhale. Press your right tricep into your right hamstring, then activate the right quadriceps. Keep pulling your left shoulder down. Breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rebend the right knee. Ground down through both arms. Extend your left leg forwards. So both hands down by the hips. Flex your feet, lean forwards. And now push into your palms. Squeeze your right leg around your shoulder. Pull your left hip back. It all happens in one motion. Inhale. Exhale, straighten, pull back with the hips. You can keep the left heel down or try to lift and hover for 3. Make sure you're squeezing hard with the right leg. 2 and 1. Release. Release your left knee down. Grab your right foot, and 1 more time, open up for the compass pose. This time, wrap your right arm out. Bend at your elbow so you're tucking your right hand to the low back. You can stay right here holding the left foot, Or take a bind with your, binding your right hand on your left wrist. Holds for 3, 2, 1. Bring your right foot down. Come up onto your left shin. If you need to release your bind for a moment, you can let go, or tuck your left toes, lift up. It's like you have triangle pose legs, maybe a little shorter. Look towards your right toes, and then lift up onto your right foot. You'll start with the left toe kickstand. Slowly see if you can float your left leg up. Lean forwards. Slowly unbind your arms, open up half moon. Bend your left knee, reach back for your ankle. Start to send your left foot up towards the ceiling. I like my gaze down at the palm. But if you can, try lifting your gaze towards the left hand. One more breath. Warrior 2, step your left foot back. Inhale, lift your arms. Sit as low as you can with your exhale. Reverse warrior, reach your right arm high. Extended side angle, draw your elbow down to the inside of your knee. Reach your left arm straight up. Start a bind, wrap your right arm under your thigh, and your left hand comes back and around. You can either start with your fingertips, but if you have the space, grab your left wrist with your right hand and then straighten out through your arms. Gaze up, wrap your hips under. Stay here and breathe, or look down, step forwards with your left foot. Shift onto your left foot. Slowly rise up for bird of paradise. When you lift, bend your right knee and squeeze it onto your upper arm, just like we did in our seated compass pose. Work to stack hips over your left heel and then shoulders over hips. You can stay here with your right knee bent or slowly extend. Rebend, gaze down, forward fold. Step your left foot back. Open up one more time, an extended side angle, big inhale. Bring the left hand down, side plank. Three breaths. Chaturanga Dandasana, exhale. Inhale, lift, upward facing. Downward facing dog, exhale. Breathe in. Sigh out. Take another breath in. Sigh out. One more inhale. Ujjayi, exhale. Come down to the elbows, dolphin pose. Walk your feet in. Lift your right leg high, gaze down between the elbows, and then roll up to your left tip toes. Either hold or activate your right leg so that it floats your left leg up with it. Breathe. Five breaths. You can do it, stay with it, keep pushing down through the elbows. Make sure your legs in the air are strong and straight, reaching up and out. We'll meet in child's pose. Breathe in. Release out. Downward facing dog. Walk forwards 1 or 2 inches. And then press your chest back, heels down. Do that a few times until you get halfway up on the mat once again. Notice any differences you feel on the right side versus the left side of the body. Once you're halfway up, bring your feet as wide as the mat, turn heels in, toes out, and then squat back, walk your hands forwards. Press your knees wide. Slowly roll up, Malasana. Take your side body stretch, bind left hand on right ankle. Press your right thigh away. Try to get both of your arms straight. And switch sides, right hand, left ankle. Press the left thigh away. As you push your thigh away, your right shoulder leans into the right thigh, so you feel opening in both hips. Release, interlace your fingers. Press heels of the hands forwards, and then round. Tap your thumbs down. Release your hips to the mat. Baddha Konasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. 3 breaths. Try to stretch your heart forwards, pull your hips back. Slowly release. Pick up your left leg. Bring your left knee over your arm as high up on your shoulder as you can. So we're setting up for our compass pulses. Take your bind, right hand on the outside of the left foot. On your inhale, straighten through the left leg. Look underneath your right arm. Then exhale back out. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale back out. One more, inhale. This one holds. 5. Gentle twist in the spine. 4. 3, don't worry if your leg has a little bend or if it starts to quiver and shake. Welcome that sensation for 2. And 1, slowly release. Extend your right foot forwards. Keep a deep bend in your left leg. Squeeze around your left arm. Little forward fold, lean forwards, and now straighten your arms. Pull your hips back into our elephant arm balance. You can keep your heel down or float the right heel up. Keep squeezing left leg for 3, 2, and 1. Release. Take 1 more, compass pose or the bird of paradise bind. Start by opening up through the left leg. And then you choose to stay here. Internally rotate the left shoulder so you tuck your left hand behind. And then if you choose to take the full bind, your right arm comes back and around. Grab for your right wrist. Breathe. Get long in your spine. Activate your left quadriceps. The more you pull on the front of your thigh, the more you're gonna start lengthening through the hamstrings. 1 more breath. Try to keep your bind, bend your knee, lift up to your right shin, lift up onto your right toes. Pause for a moment. Triangle legs with a bind. Then bound, half moon, gaze out. Start to lift up onto the left leg and then slowly float your right leg. Doesn't have to come very high for you to feel this one. When you're ready, unwind. Then full expansion into half moon, Ardha Shandrasana. See how much weight you can invite forwards. Bend your right knee, bind at the inside of your right foot. Lift your right foot towards the ceiling. Breathe. 2 more breaths. Warrior 2, step your right foot back. Take a moment to set up your legs, set up your feet wide, heel to heel in line. Roll your shoulders back, open across the chest. Reverse warrior, inhale, left arm up. Draw elbow to the inside of your knee, give it a little bit of a push, and then open up through the right arm. Bind around the left thigh. Grab for your left wrist. Straighten through the arms, spiral open through your chest, and breathe. When you choose, stay here or gaze down and step forward. Set up your bird of paradise. Bird of paradise, you want your right foot underneath you. Activate your left leg. So just like we had in compass pose, the more you activate your leg, especially through your quads, you'll encourage more opening for the hamstrings. Slowly lift, bend your left knee a lot. Roll your shoulders back. Hold here, or start bringing kneecap into the quadriceps to extend your leg for 3, 2, 1. Forward folds. Step your right foot back. Inhale, open the chest. Side angle pose, right foot or right hand down. Then step your left foot back. Breathe. An experience practice is all about mindful movement, visualizing where you're going before you get there, and then riding out the journey. Release to your chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Full inhale. Full exhale. Dolphin pose, lower your elbows. Walk your toes in. Gaze between your elbows, lift your left foot, and roll up onto your right toes. Hold, or try to float both legs up. Five breaths. Don't lose it. Stay with your breathing. Stay with your core. We will meet in child's pose. Roll up to a kneeling posture. One more camel pose, rise up. You can choose to take your hands down to your heels, or you can choose to lift arms up and over if you want a deeper external rotation for the shoulders and a little more expansion through the core. You choose where you go. Inhale, lift your gaze, engage your legs, and then use each exhale to gently spiral back. Not really spiral, but think of if you had a big beach ball right behind you. You don't want to crush the beach ball. You want to just barely touch it as you ride this arc up and back. Keep lifting up, and then exhale, arc back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, arc back.
Take as many breaths as you need to arrive in your biggest expression. Most challenging for the breath, most challenging for the physical. Calm mind, steady breathing. The same way you came in, slowly release out. Let your eyes close, and your body balance. Right here at the center of your mat, come into a forward fold. Lift your hips, soften your knees. Malasana yogi squat. Step your feet wide, lower your hips. This time, start working your feet parallel. So you want your toes forwards in line with the heels. Lift your hips about halfway. Hug your elbows together and then bring them back behind your calves. So your knees are on the outside of the shoulders. Reach for the back of your feet. And then scoot your shoulders just a little bit further. See if you can tuck them in. We'll slowly begin to straighten the legs. Try not to push forwards on your feet. Instead, ground your heels down. Little self-assist. You can stay there with your hands down or bring your arms up to the ceiling. Tuck chin to chest and hold for 5, 4, 3. Squeeze through your thighs. Power in the legs. 2, 1. Bring your hands down. Line up the arch in your thumb to your finger right behind your heels. Same shape. Then sit your hips low onto the elbows. Look forwards. Draw your toes to touch right in front of the chest. You want your hands right where they'd be for chaturanga, so not any wider than the shoulders. If your big toes touch, cross your ankles, squeeze your thighs. Get long in the spine. Breathe. This is Bhuja Padasana. You could choose to take it further, bringing chin forwards down on the mat, or stay right here with me. Unbind your feet. Straighten your legs for Firefly, Titibhasana. Let your hips point down, toes point up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your elbows. Bring your thighs parallel for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hips down, heels down. Release your arms. And slide your feet out, not too wide. Be about mat width, right at your knees, or about calves. Reach out towards your toes. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift back up. Keep your arms parallel to your legs the whole time. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. Exhale. Flex your palms. Tap your wrists down to your toes. And breathe. See if you can lift your heels off of the earth for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep the power in your legs, power in your core. Reach both arms forwards and pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rise up. Scoot your hips forwards. Come all the way down onto the mat. Hug knees to chest. Rock side to side, or your legs in a little circle. Press both of your feet down. Bridge pose. Inhale. Tuck your shoulders, lift your hips. Watch your energy, your prana move through your body. Keep your hips up. Bring your palms by your ears. Hug your elbows in. On your inhale, lift up, full wheel. Just try to stack your shoulders over the heels of your hands like you're kissing your heart towards the wall behind you, the wall that you can see. Open up. Bring the crown of your head down. Walk your hands a little bit closer and then lift back up. Inhale. Hold. Open up through the chest. Try to press through your heels like you want to straighten your legs. Tap crown of the head down. One more time. Walk your hands in and then inhale, lift. Get the heels down. Heart open. Lengthen your neck. Keep your head heavy. Do not lift your chin. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chin to chest. Slowly release down. Let your knees drape together. Hug your knees to your chest. Happy baby. Open your knees, reach for your big toes, draw your thighs down. Keep your bind on your toes, straighten just the right leg out to the right side. Keep plugging left shoulder down, squeeze your left heel a little bit closer to your left hip. Then switch, bend your right knee, heel really close to your hip, max bend in your knee, and then straighten out the left leg. Come back to center, straighten both legs, same time, keep rooting down through the sacrum, down through your glutes, and back through the shoulders. Draw both legs together. Plow pose, roll back to the shoulders. Bend your knees, let your shins come down on either side of the head. Re-extend your legs and slowly roll out. Like you're coming through a forward fold. Let your legs just graze past the face. And then slowly work down across the chest until your low back is rooting. Give your legs a little shake. And slowly relax your legs down. Shavasana. One final breath in together. Sigh out. Let go of any resistance. Release any control.
Surrender. Surrender to your practice. Surrender to your energy, like your true energy, not how you want to feel or not what you intended to feel, but the truth of this moment. Notice any twitches, any pulses, any energetic shift happening in your body. Bring your hands to your body. Draw your knees to your chest. Roll over to your side. Pause for a moment and reflect. Reflect not on the postures, but on the whole collection, the whole experience. Ground down through your palm, gently lift yourself to a seat with the hands at your heart. Rub your palms together. Open your palms right in front of your eyes. Hold them close enough that you can feel an eyelash. You feel a jumping of sensation from hands to face and back to hands. Press your hands to your face, drag them back down to your heart. Then open your palms like you'd open a book with a few blinks. See your hands. See your power. See everything you are capable of. Any doubt, any fear, let it seep through the cracks in your fingers. Press palms together, bring your thumbs to your third eye. It is the light and the teacher that lives within me that sees and recognizes the same energy that lives in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with Lotus Yoga Online. See you next time.